Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to you. And I think we're ready for trading in 2020. So for the Indian stock market, I have a list of 4 stocks that I'm looking at for this week. And let's begin first by looking at Nifty. And what you will notice is that Nifty has been on a downtrend for some time, and then of course going sideways. All right, so what that means, you can see the moving averages that we're using, the 60-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. The shorter 20-day moving average has crossed below the 60-day. That means it's on a downtrend in an overall sense, and we're waiting for it to come back up. But while it is going sideways, we're still making money, we're still making profits. So now, one thing you have to notice is that since we are looking for the upside, okay, since we're looking to go long, that means so that because of that, the number of stocks that we're able to find right now is a bit less. Now, the ones that I'm looking at are about 50 or so stocks that are on my list. And out of that, I've shortlisted them down to 4. Okay, so Nifty has crossed above this, this resistance of 17,250. And then now it's on its way to the next resistance of 17,600. And let's see what happens this time if it crosses above that. And then it was at its all-time high way back in October, just a few months ago. All right, October 2021. All right, now, so we're going to go through and look at each of the 4 stocks right now and look at how we analyze this. Please note that I do not recommend that you buy any of these just because they are on my list. Okay, they are only on my list because I'm watching them very carefully, and they look very interesting to me. What I want you to do is I want you to open up your charts, and I recommend TradingView, and the link is down below in the video to open up an account with TradingView. I recommend you open it with that link. You can get a free account with them. And so what I've been observing with the first one on my list is HCL Tech, and I've been observing a channel pattern. You see that right here. Okay, so the price has been moving within that channel for some time now, and so that's why I'm observing this swing up and down like this. And now it's been on a downtrend. The moving averages has been down for some time, but then now it has gone, it has crossed just right now. It has crossed above, and I'm kind of watching to see what happens because, for one, it is within the channel. 2, I see this this crossing above the moving average, the 20-day moving average crossing above the 60, which looks good to me. Now, the only thing I have concern about is this. It's not a problem, and I see right here, there's like a short-term resistance right here, okay? And so we're at that point right here. See that? And look at the red candle there. And so at that point, it seemed to have experienced some you know, some kind of a difficulty. I mean, it's not moving up. So there's a red candle there. So what does that mean? Well, it's a doji for one. So it could go up or it could go sideways, or of course it could go down, but we'll see what happens. So I want to, you know, when will I enter this? I will enter this. One, I need to make sure that the 20-day moving average stays above the 60. Second, I want to see it breaking over this 13, 20, 21 like this. I want to see it go over this 1325 range, 1,325 range. I want to see it breaking out of that. Once it breaks out of that, then I'm interested in entering. All right. Then if it breaks out of that and I enter, see, we're still looking at about 10 to 12% gain right there. So, so there's no hurry. If you have cash in your account, the thing to do is wait. Okay, sometimes the best trade is not to trade at all. Okay, so don't feel that all of your cash must be tied up in a trade. Don't feel like that. Don't think like that. Okay, the way to think is hold on to the cash until you find a very good and attractive trade that you can enter. Until then, hold on to the cash. That was HCL Tech. Next one is indiabulls housing. All right, with indiabulls housing also, I was observing a channel pattern. Here it is, okay? And this channel pattern kind of began in March 2020. So it's like a long trend right there. And so I'm kind of observing this now. Now you'll notice that the 20-day moving average is actually about to cross below. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means it's just been up and down sideways. See the sideways trend right here? Okay, up and down, going sideways for a while. Well, so that's the reason why this 20-day moving average has crossed, up, below, up again, and below, up, so, and it looks like it's about to go back down again. So this one also, it's just in my view, and I'm watching it carefully to see what happens. Will it continue up or not? Okay, so again, I'm not just going to jump in for this one. I want to wait until I want to make sure that this 20-day continues to trend up, and I want to see this moving up as well. And if I want to make sure that this is about to swing up. See, it's been sideways for a few days. I want to see a confirmation and see this moving up. So there are several resistances. I want to see it moving up. Then only will I be ready to enter a trade. I want to be 100% sure that this is a high probability trade. Okay, not that I'm 100% sure that this is going to be a winner. No, that I want to make sure that it's a high probability trade. All right, next one is Larsen and Toubro, LNT. Here we are, and so you could call this a kind of a channel pattern, but nevertheless, what I'm looking at here also is a breakout from this resistance. Okay, see, after this hit the all-time high, the price came down, and this right here was supposed to be the support of 1885, but instead 1885.70, instead of bouncing up from there, it continued down and went to the next support, 1783. All right, 1783.05. At that point, look what happened. At this range, it hit, went down a little bit, and then it retested and came back up. Confirmation, see? And you could have taken this trade and made some money on that. Look, but then this support ended up acting as resistance. And look at that. It swung back down and it swung back up again. But this time, all right, look, observe carefully what happened this time. This time, we're on the daily chart, by the way. This time, this one candle pushed it straight up above the resistance, and then two red candles. All right, it's a retracement, and then here's here's a move back up, a bounce back up. So Monday, I want to see what happens on Monday. Most probably, I'll see by the end of the day Monday if it's a green candle. If it's pushing up, then maybe at the end of the day on Monday or Tuesday morning, I can enter if that moves in the direction that I'm hoping for. Okay, why Monday afternoon? Well, because for one, I'll have a better confirmation that it's that it's moving up. Two, at the end of the day, whatever gains that there were of the price, there will be some sell-off usually at the end of the day. Usually that happens, and if that's the case, by about between 3 and 3:30, it's like I'll be buying it at a discount. All right, but then at the same time, and now you might say, well, why don't you buy it right here? All right. this point right here, if it starts here, that in itself might be a better discount. Yes, but still, I want more confirmation. Okay, I want more confirmation. But then you might say, well, don't you want more profit? Well, see, let's say if I enter here after the confirmation and pullback and everything, still I'm looking at about 4%, 4% profit. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. And that's something that I may be looking at right here. Let me just draw that just as a reminder to myself that, this is something that may be good and looking forward to. So you have the moving averages, this breakout from this resistance, a retest, and then a bounce back up. And now I'm waiting for a confirmation if it will continue up. All right, and then move toward that all-time high. The last one on my list is TCS. All right, Tata Consultancy. All right, this is something that, 1 minute, I've got something on my throat here. Let me just get a drink of water, and I can continue without pausing the video. 1 minute, please. Okay, with TCS, again, we're on a channel pattern. You'll see that channel right there. Okay. All right. Now, with this channel pattern here, look what's happening here, though. All right. Here we are. Look at this. All right. So we've been having this swing up, then coming back down. But here, it looks like it's been a sideways move. And so I want to see what's going to happen. Is it just going to go sideways? Or because look at this, I'm going to draw this out a little further just for the sake of demonstration, this line here. Yeah. All right, so my question here is, my inquiry here is, what's going to happen? Is this going to be another one of these moves? Or will I get a nice upswing like this again? All right. So that's what I'm looking for. Again, I'm going to see what happens on Monday and Tuesday. All right. Tuesday might be the day I will enter this trade if it goes in my direction. The moving averages look good. That's one. And I'm still within this this channel pattern. And then I'm looking forward to this move up. About 10% gain is what I'm looking for. Now, once it gets to the top, I'm going to observe if it's going to bounce back down again, or if it breaks out. Now, if it breaks out, all right, then I may be looking to enter a trade there as well. If it breaks out, there'll be a retest, and then there'll be a confirmation and going back, bounce and confirmation going up. So, but I'm waiting for a confirmation here. Why is that? Well, because see, I don't know if you noticed what happened here. Look at this. There's like a support here, kind of a minor support and a resistance, support and resistance here, this level. And so I want to see if that gets respected here or not. Or see, that's probably, see, when I see this red candle here, these two red candles, I feel like this may have something to do with this resistance support level that was faced right here. So because of that, I want to see what happens on Monday. Will there be a bounce up, and will there be a retest? So it may be only until Tuesday or Wednesday before I enter this trade. So I may only end up with about 8% or something like that, but that's fine. That's good. And I'm looking forward to trading this if this works in my direction. Okay. So please remember, trading is, you're trading the markets. You cannot control the markets, but you can control your entry. So don't enter until the game comes, the ball comes in your court or under your control. It's really not in your control, but what can I say? It's like in your, in your terms. Okay. Until then, you hold on to the cash and don't think of this as a deposit. Okay. This is something you have to overcome. the depositor mentality. You've got to overcome that and move to a business mentality. This is a business. Trading is a business. Hold on to the cash, and only when the right opportunity comes, you enter the trade and take the profit. Okay. I hope all of you benefit from this. Again, don't buy any of these because they're on my list. You please open up the trading view charts, draw the support and resistance lines, get your moving averages in there, and set that up, and draw the channel patterns, the triangle patterns, all of the different evaluations that you want to do. And if you want to add any other indicators, that's up to you. You do all of that and get ready. Only enter if it is acceptable to you. You do your own analysis and make sure if it's something that is. So the purpose of a video is to show you how I analyze the stocks for my own trade. All right, hope you have a great week and of trading this week. God bless you, and bye now.